Ripple just pulled off one of the most underrated power moves in crypto history, and it could rocket XRP into a new financial era. With BNY Mellon, the oldest bank in America, one of the longest standing Ripple partners, now safeguarding RLUSD reserves, Ripple isn't playing to win the game. They're rewriting the rules from inside the vault. But this is the dark truth. This isn't about adoption. It's much bigger than that. It's about an institutional takeover. The same banks crypto set out to disrupt, they all have to come to the table now. They are signing deals behind closed doors. Garlinghouse, Ripple, Mellon. There's a lot connected here for a very long time. We're going to dig into it. Ripple didn't just beat the SEC, though. They made themselves far too big to ignore. XRP isn't just back in the spotlight here. They are the spotlight. Understand that. Now, we see this news here from the Wall Street Journal. Ripple, BNY Mellon, major power move. Ripple just tapped BNY Mellon to safeguard their reserves. We've talked about this. Backing its cash with short-term treasuries. This isn't custody, though. It's much bigger than that. It legitimizes RLUSD with one of the world's oldest banks. It signals Ripple's bank-level ambitions. They've already applied for a bank charter. We know that. And it may pave the way for institutional DeFi powered by the XRP ledger. This is the most trustworthy system, and a system where you don't need trust. John Deaton notes $500 million to $2 billion in RLUSD is already in motion. Ripple, they're bridging TradFi and crypto, and this puts XRP, again, back in the spotlight here. Expect more on-chain activity. Expect more stablecoin integration. Expect for Ripple to be taken very seriously now by everyone. Great write-up here by the Wall Street Journal. You can't ignore them anymore. You can't fight against them. Now let's take a look at this connection, because this has been going on for a very long time, and it's significant. The most underrated alliance in all of crypto. We've been talking about this. The oldest bank in America now safeguarding Ripple's future. 2025, Ripple made BNY Mellon the official custodian of RLUSD. But this is just the start of it. A 240-year-old financial titan securing a crypto asset. That's not just about trust. This is a seismic shift. And for years, BNY, they studied Ripple, what they were doing. They mentioned ILP in a 2016 report. They were quiet, but they did XRP pilots. And once Ripple beat the SEC in 2023, everything changed. RLUSD reserves held by BNY, joint press releases, bridging TradFi and crypto, XRP's on the move. But there's more here. There's more to this story. It's really interesting. Garlinghouse, we look at his father-in-law. He served on BNY Fund Board. Ripple and BNY execs, well, they're on shared panels around CBDCs, ISO 20022. And also, RLUSD, it runs on XRP Ledger. It runs on Ethereum. BNY is backing it. It's not speculation anymore. This is a true alliance, as strong as it gets. And there's more. And there are more that will be made public here shortly. Wall Street, they're watching. TradFi shifting, and Ripple, they're inside the vault now. They are making the rules. Now look at this. Link to. For those of you that are investors, I told you I'll keep up on the news here. Your money, your voice. John Deaton going live tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern, to walk through Link2's customer and SPV unit shareholders, talking about the next step in bankruptcy. So Link2 did file bankruptcy. He's going to talk to us about what the creditors committee means and why he personally sued the former CEO. John says there's between $500 million and $2 billion in customer/investor funds, not Link2's money, but customer funds that are being tied up in this process. And his message, don't let fear win. Your money, it's not gone, it's there. He's going to fight. You're going to fight for it. Stay calm, get informed, and be united. And he asks that you share this information with any Link2 investors so they know to tune in, so they can be informed. John Deaton doing a great job once again. Eleanor Terrett says attorney John Deaton has filed a fraud security action against Link2 founder, ex-CEO William Saris on behalf of thousands of retail investors. Great reporter from Fox News here. And the suit alleges Saris orchestrated a multi-year scheme using undisclosed markups as high as 60%, misleading exemptions, and unlicensed sales tactics to shares of private companies like Ripple, Uphold, and Kraken. So very serious thing. I see a lot of people saying, oh, this is just some paperwork stuff. Oh, no, this is a big deal. And John, he's going after the former CEO because guess what? He's not protected by this bankruptcy filing. He wants to recoup some funds from the ex-CEO. And Deaton says this action targets Saris personally and is not subject to bankruptcy protection. He also vowed that any recovery from liability insurance or settlement will go to try to make innocent investors whole. So again, John Deaton just a lion out here, once again, fighting for the everyday investor. We'll see what he has to say for us there tomorrow. Now, there's a lot of good stuff going on. Bitcoin hit new all-time highs today, 116,626 at the time of this recording. Is it going to go higher? We will see. The rally is officially on, and it's just the beginning of Crypto Week on Capitol Hill. Bitcoin up 4% today. The global crypto market up 160 billion in only 24 hours. Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Doge, they are all surging. The White House is set to advance the Genius Act, the first real stablecoin framework. This is part of what's pushing this bullish momentum. Among other things, GOP is pushing to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. We see Trump media raising $2.5 billion to build a corporate Bitcoin reserve. GameStop also bought $513 million in Bitcoin last month. And this is more than just a price spike. This is policy creating momentum. And it's really that structure bill that I want to see go through because we need that protection to define what's a security, what is not. Make the rules of the road so everyone has clear laws to work with here because that's where your real builders will have a lot of success. Now, it's not just crypto. Markets, they're breaking records once again. We saw the S&P 500 hit an all-time high. NASDAQ hit an all-time high. Dow Jones is up. NVIDIA hit $4 trillion market cap, reported by Wall Street Journal today. The first company to ever do so. Strong earnings, AI momentum, full risk on mode is back. The U.S. economy is flashing green across every major risk asset. This is good for cryptocurrencies. We have Trump's first crypto win. It's locked in. Next week, President Trump is expected to sign the Genius Act. We got our first piece of legislation. It's going to be finalized, marking the first ever U.S. stablecoin regulatory framework, pushing it into law, legitimizes USD-backed stablecoins, opens the floodgates for TradFi adoption, gives crypto its biggest DC win ever, and it's just the first of many. It passed the Senate with bipartisan support. This is important. We don't want this to be a partisan issue. And now the House Republicans are moving fast to put this sucker on Trump's desk, and then we can move on to infrastructure. A broad crypto market bill is in motion. That's the infrastructure bill. A vote to ban U.S. CBDCs is coming soon, and that's going to be good because we want these digital assets, these digital dollars to run on open and decentralized, blockchains like the XRP ledger, like the Ethereum blockchain, like Solana. And the government likes this too because they can beam crypto into all sorts of territories without anyone's permission. The era of regulatory limbo, it's over. Crypto is becoming a campaign issue and a legislative priority. Money and power are going to move the needle here. It is crypto's time here to dominate. Saw Altcoin Daily, he put up his perfect top 10, and I see he has XRP at number 10 behind VeChain. Guy's a dork. Now today on X, I put up a Zhao Dao explainer. It's a 10-minute video, just very basic stuff. I suggest if you're interested in this, go check it out. Give it a listen. Just go through all the main topics. But we had Dark Horse here, and he was making a push for influencers like myself to disclose how much money they're making, because I am part of the marketing for this project. I'm an advisor for their marketing, and I am getting paid. And this is what I had to say, because I think it's a fair question, but I can't disclose the specific compensation details. There's other influencers involved. I don't know. They might make a lot more. They might make less. Who knows? I just don't think it's appropriate to talk about that. With that being said, I don't think anyone would have an issue. It's not like mountains of money. It's not inappropriate. And it's great for me. This is my first, experience in something like this, working with the team, trying to get a message out there. That's what's really important to me. And I'm genuinely excited to work on a real XRP Ledger project that has potential to do something meaningful. That's the key here. And also give me a chance to collaborate with really high caliber individuals like the founders here, Fabio and Santiago, which that is value in itself. And so that's as transparent as I can be about, the actual money I'm receiving, but that is really why I'm here. And further, it's a project that I can work with that's not trying to sell you a coin, that's not trying to get you to stuff your money in some link to where you get smoked. This is about a DAO that gives the community a voice, not about getting investment dollars from you. Now, there's nothing wrong with those types of projects. There's going to be a lot of them coming, but I'm comfortable with this because it doesn't have that investment component. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.